so then full schedule is not at fault after finding out about other organizers. But as far as Larry went, when he said that, and when other parties, the judges, blah, blah, said that, yeah, that it wasn't a legal advantage, their judgment call, not ours, of course I was going to be salty because I had just lost to it, and I had just lost to something that they're saying it's illegal. So then, like, but all of that throughout the weekend and talking through about it and talking the full schedule and with or retweeting and talking to Wizard and all that, it kind of got resolved because it pretty much reached the conclusion that like, I guess it's just better to ask every single tournament organizer for their personal opinion before we make any assumptions. That was like basically the consensus of what happened. All right. So then after that happened, what I find funny is that UltraDavid finds us as again like scapegoats to talk about another issue, which happens to be the fact that players like are reassigned to brackets all the time. And then on top of that, we have other people saying, "Oh yeah, so if you guys can't play by the rules, you guys should go work at McDonald's." Like what? Like they were saying, like yeah, like this is like these people's main source of income. It may be to some, but it's not my main source of income.
Yeah, that's not really it.
Yeah, like that's first and foremost. Like the person who said that, like I don't want to like get into it too much because there's a certain player related to that person who I respect a lot, and I just whatever, right? Like I let that one go, like on Twitter. But that's what happens when like one person says something that they're not fully informed about. It brings up like I don't know 5, 10, 20, 30 other people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like so unfair because like they don't know the full extent of the situation. And David at the end did apologize, but the thing is, at that point, it was kind of already too late because so much damage had already been done. People calling, like not just you and me, but other parties involved, like tournament rig, like they rig the brackets all the time, blah 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 blah. Like what? Like. And it diminishes like so much that you try to do for the community because of one person like trying to white knight something that they don't know about.
Look at SCR, right? Ruin stayed in our room, and I played with Ruin for fucking 5 hours. We were practicing, we were training, and that very next day, like we and him had to fight each other first round. We didn't complain about that fucking bracket, but the other people, they had their shit moved, okay? They had their shit moved, but nobody bitched about that. Nobody bitched about that.
And they don't say anything about that because it's not convenient for them to try to burn those bridges or to try to burn like other like details that they might have left out about other people in the situation. Of course, they don't mention them as much because then UltraDavid might not get to commentate later on. Of course. And if you notice, for him to try to fix that issue, or try to fix that angle, he tried to involve, he mentioned them passing, but the main, subjects of the conversation were you and me, as if we will have been the only ones. Thing is tournament records show that you obviously get the majority of the wins against me, So it's not, but I have a harder time. As much as it's as much as that percentage actually shows it, I have a harder time fighting Chris G because of his team and because of his style. That's a known fact.
For sure.
And I've never once asked them to assign me away from Chris G or take an easier road. Like some of my roads are the hardest roads, right?
Yeah. So you'd rather fight a mirror match than a Morgan, dude. It's just a team.
So obviously my the whole reassigning was not dedicated to getting an easier road. It was dedicated to we have 4 people that are in the same side of the that are gonna face each other, that pretty much have lived or live with each other, and they came all the way to final round, and they are all in agreement that it's okay for them to get reassigned. That happens all the time. Again, Tokido, blah blah blah. It happens. But then today, for whatever, whether it's it's because it's Thursday or because I don't know what exactly prompted these people to start talking about it today. It's I know why, because it involves the whole. I'm going to use the whole full schedule thing that happened, and then it's Fchamp and Neo. Yeah, let's do that. I just don't understand why people really do that. And then when you go see them face to face, they try to be nice to you, or like they try to be like a completely different person. It's like, oh yeah, dude, well, what I really meant was this, but they say that only to you, and when they go like on Twitter or whatever, or like involve other people, like a lot of damage is done to like the players, like either credibility or like hard work. Like later on, UltraDavid apologizes, but he does it in a way where it's kind of like impersonal, and then kind of just like leave the situation. And when he has already talked so much like crap, it's kind of a bummer.
Well, yeah,
Like,
it's just the way it is, man.
For example, like for me, right? Like even though I'm a sponsor, I don't necessarily have to answer to anyone. Like for them to be like, oh, you know, you might as well stay away from this situation, or you might as well like don't talk about this, don't talk about that. And typically I'm a very calm dude. Like I don't even say anything out of like there's so much stuff in the UFC. Like you know, like I don't say anything. Like I just try to play and compete. But every now and then when something like this happens, like especially like the way that it happened at final round, like I say one thing and it blows up to this proportion, right?
Yeah.
And but other than that, like I travel obviously like on my own money. I bring like shirts. If you like the shirts, great. If you don't, that's fine too. Like I put in all this hard work, and it's like I'm starting to forget the reason why I joined the scene in the first place. I didn't join the scene for any of this. Like I joined it to like play and have fun and compete. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy how it's
fucking
shifting
phone.
from the original intent to do it to that. To like the other thing, we actually have to deal with like politics and all this like nonsense.
See, you overthink it too much, okay? I don't really give a fuck about this fucking politics. I just keep it real 100%. So just let those guys talk. Fuck their hate. I don't care, and just play. I stream, talk to the real people, and fuck all the haters. That's how I live my life. I don't care. I could care less about fucking Ultra Chen fucking hating on me and shit. I give a fuck about their fucking opinion. Like it's not like I would fucking like. It's not like I need the fucking Ultra Chen duo. Who gives a fuck, right? I don't need that shit. Okay, I'm cool with them and shit. But if they start attacking me, and I'll fucking attack them too. Like I will tell them fuck you in their face. I could care less about that. I don't have It's not like I fucking need them in any way and shit. Like they're not like but. So far, like James treats me fair, and like I don't know where David come, why he started talking shit like that. But like so far David and James have been really cool with me, but like but obviously so to you they've been really fucked up. But yeah.
Well, no, like David included you in that.
Oh, he did. Then fuck all of them. Fuck both of them. Then did James Chen?
Not James Chen.
Oh no, okay. I like James Chen then. Fuck UltraDavid then. Fuck him, okay? You try to talk shit to me, I'll talk shit to him in his face and tell him fuck you. Okay?
I just don't understand like why he gets off on doing things like that. And,
okay?
Like,
fuck them, okay? So with me, I can care less about them because it's not like they're my friends and shit. Like trust me, like dude, if that was like if CJ did that shit to me, right, I would care a lot because he's my close friend, right? You, like I would care. Right, Joe, or any of our NorCal friends here, like I would care. Justin, Eduardo, like that, I would care a lot because I'm close to them shits. But that fucker, I could care less. I could care less if he fucking dies tonight. like I could give a fuck about him. So like on the real though, David, if you challenge me and shit like that, I'll tell you that shit in your face. Talk shit to me like yo, you were talking in the fucking venue, you were talking all the time and shit, and he was nice to me. But then, 5 days later, for some reason, he got some text from Twitter, right? He got a text from Twitter saying, oh, yo, you know what? Champ and fucking Neo are fucking rigging the brackets and shit. Now, all of a sudden, he got this fucking opinion. Like, all of a sudden, he knows his shit, okay? That nigga was fucking oblivious the whole weekend. And now, all of a sudden, he's a fucking smartass. So, I don't respect that shit, okay? And I will tell him that in front of his face, all right?
And the thing is, the problem with that is that...
Guys, post this on Twitter. My Twitter is at Fchamp Ryan. I don't give a fuck about UltraDavid. He shit on me first. Alright, he shit on me first. I shit on him.
No, but on the real, dude, you should go get a job at McDonald's. Because you are obviously rigging practice.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? What kind of a fucking comment is that? Like, look, I treat them with a lot of respect. Okay, I try to stay.
Me too. Like that's the surprising thing. Like me and David were really good.
Yeah, I treat them with a lot of respect, but for them to disrespect me like that, fuck them.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. After final round was over and we were like sitting outside of the table, he asked me, or like we were like talking, and he like we talked about the situation, and I explained to him and James Chen, who were right there, the whole history of the situation, and he finished with, that's understandable. It's understandable that both of you would be upset, and it makes sense. And I guess it's up to every single tournament organizer, their particular bias or their particular, set of rules to establish whether that sort of thing should be allowed or not, right? Okay, so that's what we ended it. Now, so that's how like people are next to your face, and then like now, fast forward to now, like he makes a comment today.
Yeah, all of a sudden, I'm telling you, all of a sudden right now he's a smartass and he knows his shit. Well, the entire weekend he's fucking oblivious and trying to get drunk and shit. Okay, so like I do not respect that. Okay, and he was talking to me right on my face. We were chilling and shit. After talking like as if like like everything is cool and shit. Now all of a sudden on Twitter he fucking talk shit to me. All right. By the way, my bad if I try to include James Chen. Apparently he wasn't talking shit. So
James Chen didn't say anything.
all right. So me and James Chen are cool. But fucking UltraDavid, fuck you. You can go to hell. Okay. If you want me to call you, dude. If you want me to call you. DM me your number and I'll tell you that shit in your face. Okay? I'll call you right now and tell you fuck you and shit. Alright? And when we go, like, when's the next time I'm gonna see that motherfucker? NCR? I could go to a fucking camera and say that shit on stream. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, dude.
The only thing
He's already a commentator. He got too much fucking opinion and shit.
The only thing that I'm like asking is why didn't he bring these issues up when like Tokido and like Daigo or like any other internationals or so many other situations?
Yeah. And like you act like I fucking give a fuck about brackets and shit. Like, yeah, true. I do win the majority of our exchange, right? In a tournament. But I don't give a fuck about brackets, dude. Like I told Wizard. I really told Wizard, yo, put me against Chris G in first round at Evo. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, CJ did that at NCR. I mean, or whatever, a Hadouken tournament. CJ wanted Chris G first round in his pool and shit. Like I don't care about that because like I'm always trying to win the tournament regardless. So like me dodging somebody is not gonna help my goal. So I always want to fight anybody, okay? But I just can't believe fucking UltraDavid was talking shit to me. Yo, what else did that fucker say? Yeah, what did that fucker say again? Neo?
No, he just said that that we were rigging brackets, like that he's tired of like the whole BS of rigging brackets or something.
Rigging brackets?
And they so you and I apparently rigged the bracket.
Yeah, that motherfucker hasn't finished a case, I think. Okay, how many fucking cases are supposed to fucking help us? He hasn't accomplished shit. So like this fucker's supposed to help us at VXG shit, right? The revelations. I don't know what the fuck happened to that.
Jin, Yajin, they're saying they're not.
Yeah, at the end, after everything, after he realized
after he already did the damage, basically.
After he realized that he made a mistake, that he
after he realized that he's a little bitch. After he realized he's a little bitch, he decided to retract his fucking statement. Okay? Because I will tell him that in his face that he's a little bitch. Okay? He got too much fucking opinion. He could he could keep his opinion in his fucking commentating, okay? He could keep it that, okay? About my opinion, about the whole community shit, he needs to shut the fuck up, dude. He can't even fucking play.
I don't know, dude. I was just upset that he used us as a scapegoat, something that
Just scapegoat my ass. That nigga needs to suck a dick. Yeah, he's one of those people that cannot wait to suck some dick. Yeah, fucking UltraDavid. Fucking Christ. Talking shit to me like that. No, yo, CJ, how would you feel?
You know how. You know me already.
No, seriously. Yo, we were kicking it, right? We were kicking it, talking as if like everything's cool and shit. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, 5 days later on Twitter, you start talking shit.
You already know. You already know.
Yo, Neo. Oh.